Hello and welcome to IL-2 1946 with Fishy. Today I am making this video because I got a user request. He asked, can you do a B-25 raid? And yes, of course, the B-25 has been flyable for a long time in the vanilla game. So that's no problem at all. And there we go. The bombardier position of the B-24. Yeah, I'm flying the B-24 too often. Of course, of the B-25J. And the exterior. With a nice skin from Mission 4 today. This is the 4.13 Northern bomb sight, where you can zoom in. Target for today is an airfield, somewhere on the Solomon Islands. There are also some ships parked there. As you can see, my formation consists of 16 planes in the new Javelin formation that came with 413. And there we go. There are parked ships and parked aircraft. We are getting closer. I'm always slightly adjusting the aim point and the speed and height. I set the delay between bombs to 1 second. I had 6 500-pound bombs loaded. So the maximum delay of 1 second will achieve the biggest covered area, which is great if you bomb an airfield. And there we go, bombs away. From the interior and from the exterior. As you can see, a long delay between dropped bombs. The formation feature does have big issues that cause crashes and stuff, but this delay feature works, which is fascinating. And I actually found this delay feature very recently, and that's why I didn't use it in other videos. As soon as the sight is vertical, the bombs will hit. There we go. The new ordnance camera view. And of course, with a huge bomb carpet, the game starts to lag, as always. Somebody commented, apart from the game committing suicide every time you drop bombs. Pretty much nearly does that. And because number 2 of the formation is buggy, they don't close their bomb bay doors on command. I have to order everybody to drop manually, so one plane closes their bomb bays. That B-25 got its engine shot out and its fuel tank on fire, and that one won't make it home. No chance whatsoever. And still the flag is firing, causing the usual fuel tank leaks. Small ones, which close up after a while, and of course big ones, against which you can't do anything, and they will always lead to the plane being out of fuel. And flyby. I got asked to do that too. That's not live, that's not from the recording of the mission, this is from a recorded mission, a replay file. Top Gunner view. There we go, slightly decreasing in height. And turning only very slightly to the right in order to keep the formation halfway decent, which isn't even really working. Anyway, why would you turn around? You have already dropped your bombs. Yeah, but the B-25J has pilot-controlled 50 caliber machine guns firing forward. So we can go ahead and strafe the rest of the ground objects. I never really flew the B-25. I was always more interested in four-engined bombers, as my viewers might be able to tell. And I was thinking about what kind of mission I would want to do, because in level bombing, of course, the B-24 can do everything the B-25 can, but better. And then I had the idea, hey, we have forward-firing guns. Let's do level bombing and strafing. Actually, the B-24B that's playable in 4.13 does have a forward-firing M2 as well, but without a sight, and yeah, it's just one. Engage in a dive, order my squadron to attack the flag. Of course, those in the rear say, no, I can't, I don't see anything, yeah. First strafing run, unsuccessful, didn't hit enough in order to destroy that plane. And gently turn around for the next strafing run. This is still a medium bomber. Don't want to engage in too steep turns. Firing flag. Not anymore. Gently pull it up. And always look to the rear. While your gunners are sometimes talking, it's always better to check for yourself. Fighters, 7 o'clock. And in the rear you can see how a B-25 is attacked by multiple enemy fighters, which quickly brought an end to the B-25. Our level bombing attack tanked the tanker there, which is creating a decent amount of smoke. At this point I don't want my B-25s to dogfight or stay in the area with the enemy fighters, so I want to send them back, but of course they don't really care what I'm ordering and keep attacking. There we go, another flag. Unsuccessful strafing run as well. Yeah, I'm not perfect, I'm not the best pilot in the world, I never said that. It's always funny when you get comments how badly I aim or stuff. Yeah. So? replays and what I actually flew are always a little bit desynchronized, so those external shots don't exactly show my actual flying, but it's a good estimation. Next strafing run. Parked plane. Some G4Ms or stuff, I think. And I got it this time. Remember to pull up in time. And there in the background the flag is firing at somebody. At which point I thought to myself, well, let's give that one a visit. B-25 flying by in the background. At this point I'm sending all flights back manually. I really want them to get out of here. There are enemy fighters around. Run away! But yeah, AI mostly dies like flies. Nothing you can do about that. Can try to babysit them, but it's mostly hopeless. That was a very near miss of the flag. Actually did some damage to my plane. Strafing run from the bombardier's position. I did it from the cockpit, but I also filmed it from the replay here. Flag destroyed. Pull up, don't crash into the trees. I heard fighters 11 o'clock. At this point I was thinking maybe some fighter is returning to base or something. Maybe I can shoot one down. Hey, you can dream. And then I saw some more flag in front of me and decided to strafe it and also destroyed that one. And I tried to hit with the rear gunner, but didn't work out too well. That would maybe be better if I had some human gunners, who knows. Those are all B-25s. And you never know whom the AI means with 2 o'clock high, or from whom that would be 2 o'clock. So there may be a fighter at 2 o'clock, or maybe not. Sadly the AI chatter hasn't been too useful since the beginning of IL-2. At this point the external view recording from the replay became so desynchronized that I was shooting just the ground in this attack, while I of course was shooting at the planes parked there. So from this point on it's only interior view. In the replay I was shooting between the G4Ms to the left and to the right. Anyway, one more destroyed ground object. I didn't intend to go in the ventral gunner position. I wanted to go in the rear gunner, but I hit the wrong button. Rear gunner is 5 and ventral gunner should be 6, I think. And just gently turning. I could do tighter turns, but of course you want to keep your energy. That little bit of energy that you have in this medium bomber, which is... it's quite heavy for its size because of the gunner stations and armor and stuff. How much armor does a B-25 have? I don't actually know when I think about it. But yeah, M2 machine guns with ammunition do weigh something. I think 35 kilograms per gun or so. Plus ammunition and the gunner. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't engage a flag frontally that is shooting at me. But hey. This could have gone wrong, but it didn't. I was checking if I had smoking engines, but everything looked fine. Okay, continue. But I also thought maybe don't overdo it. Think about going home and don't crush into the ground. That would help as well. But yeah, this multitasking can be quite tricky at times. Now I'm looking out for some enemy fighter, which I will eventually find. But it didn't turn out as I wanted it to. I thought they were maybe going home. When the AI is going home, they don't attack you and you have a free target. But yeah, that one wasn't going home. So with a slightly damaged plane and with the intention of going home, there is still an air battle to come. There he is. I took the shot, dreaming of the fighter kill in a B-25. Didn't happen. And there he comes. Enable the C1 autopilot, shooting to the rear and flying to the front, obviously. Can be quite tricky, like driving and texting. And there he is, setting up his attack. Pretty far away, I fired anyway. And I think I got some hits on him. And the Japanese planes aren't famous for their armor or tankiness. And every M2 hit does help. M2 is the machine gun that is built into the bombers. Still in use today. And there he comes. Engine overheat. Yes, I had throttled up in order to have a maximum amount of speed. So the speed at which the fighter is closing in is minimal. But in this warm area, in the summer, you can't really throttle up all too much at low altitude. It's pretty hot. It actually makes a difference in IL-2. A difference. And I hit him, was already smoking, and his last hits mortally wounded my rear gunner, which is a shame. But as I said, I'm not perfect. Anyway, that was it. No long way home here. See you next time.